Hello, this is our documentary on wetlands.
What's a wetland, Jack?
Well, a wetland is an area of shallow open water, marshes and bogs. A wetland is a land area that is saturated with water, either permanently or seasonally.
Whereabouts in the UK can this be found?
Well, some famous specific examples you may know include the Barmouth Estuary, clay marshes in Norfolk, Minsmere, also in Norfolk, London Wetland Centre, which is a man-made wetland centre, and Weld Moors in the north of Telford, which is quite local to us.
How has this habitat declined?
Well, 90% of wetlands have been destroyed since the Industrial Revolution, which has led to 30% of freshwater mammals and 25% amphibians threatened with extinction. The ICUM Red List, wetlands creatures such as European eel have had a 95% decline in 25 years. Eurasian beaver and large copper butterfly are now extinct on our shores.
Why is it ecologically valuable?
Well, wetlands provide a range of vital services, such as food sources, filtering water and providing unique habitats. So, certain food examples include like fish, rice, cranberries and species of plants used in medicines. Wetlands are efficient sewage works. They act like giant sponges. They soak up rainfall and release it slowly. This allows them to absorb chemicals and filter out pollutants in the water. Also, when winter arrives in the northern hemisphere, birds migrate vast distances. This may provide a stock break in the wetlands for birds, and that provides shelter and food also for the birds.
What organisms live there?
Well, examples we have got today are the mallard duck, shown in the picture, the great crested newt, the polecat, and the rat spider. And that's just to name a few, because there's lots of like different species that live in wetlands.
What threats wetlands?
Pause. No, yeah, I can't the camera.
I thought you had to say something
Hold
as
that
well.
as well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need that.
What do I need to say? No, you have to say, don't you? You have to say what threats wetlands,
Oh,
and then
if I would-
also
okay.
how can we solve them.
What
Do you want the
threats?
clipboard or? What threats wetlands? Don't mess up here. What threats wetlands?
I think you mean
Oh,
what
God.
threatens.
Yeah.
I have the clipboard.
What threatens wetlands? Did you do it sideways or long ways?
Somewhere
Like that way or like that way?
Oh.
there. Oh, I don't remember.
It was that way.
That way.
No, I think it was that way.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Otherwise we're going to be upside down.
Maybe? No, it wasn't the other way.
It was this way because
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I think we're still going. I think you paused it right, but carry on.
What threats wetlands, and also how can we solve them?
Right. Pollution. Wetlands gain a lot of pollution from agriculture through fertilizers and pesticides running off from rainfall. To counter this, pellet pesticides should be used. Drainage. To clear the land for urban development for growing housing needs. Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust work to provide education through the Wetlands in My Backyard programme and run competitions to encourage the creation of more wetlands. Wetland centres in London also provide information on how to care for the existing wetlands. Invasive species such as the common water hyacinth and American mink compete for food and nutrients, causing imbalance in the ecosystem and threaten the wildlife. Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust work with plant life to educate people about the invasive species, ensuring that visitors to wetland centres only buy native plants. Disease brought by humans through domestic animals, for example. They include avian influenza, anthrax, etc. Ramsar provide a wetland disease manual for wetland managers with information about the diseases and provides contacts such as the Centres for Disease Control and Prevention.
Thank you for listening.